Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Nurburgring Blast. So this has changed quite a lot. My original intention was to do the McLaren P1 around the Nordschleife in a set of Corsa, as Mike from Sim Racing 604 did that earlier this week. And I managed to do a lap of 6 minutes 48. But the PC keeps on crashing and the recording is not working. So I've had to scrap that and we've gone to plan B. So on this channel we're a big fan of DTM and we've done quite a few DTM cars. A couple of weeks ago, I'll put the video up here, we did the DTM RS5 and it did a quite impressive time of, 6 minutes 23. So it did quite well, and I thought, you know what, Super GT and DTM are getting together very soon in Fuji, so I thought let's see how a Super GT car compares. So that wasn't an up-to-date DTM car that we used in Raceroom, that was a 2016 one, the old V8, but this is a more up-to-date Super GT car with the 2-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged car, 603 horsepower, but we have no DRS, so it's going to be interesting to see how it does, how it compares. So without further ado, let's get to it. Right, first gear for the final corner, up to second, then third. A little bit on the grass. Maybe it could have gone a little bit deeper into the first corner. Through it. Down the hill we go. 603 bhp on tap. Up to fifth already. Can really attack into these corners here. Trying to avoid actually getting up onto the curbs. But just trying to use all the mechanical and aero grip, of course, that we've got here. We'll hold third. There we go, up through the gears, off towards the flung plats. Up the hill we go, flat out. A little bit of a lift there. Still flat out, we'll take sixth. Car still pulling. This is where the drag from the aero will start to kick in now though. Up over the rise, flat out through there, and then hard on the brakes. Go down to third, get the nose in, and then back on the power. There we go. Up through the gears again. We're going to go through the foxholes. Going to be flat out through here. Hold you up to sixth again. Through the compression. Oh. Right, we'll hold first gear through the final corner. On the power, a little bit of oversteer there. Up to third. Down to second. Deep into the corner there, maybe a little bit too deep. And then on the power again. Down the hill we go. Actually changing up a gear as we went through there, completely flat. Down 2 gears, third. Use the torque. Remember, turbocharged 4-cylinder in the back of this, 603 horsepower. Right, focus on the exit here. There we go. Getting good exit and then on the power. Up through the gears, heading towards the flung plats. Got good aero performance through here. And we're completely flat. We'll actually go up to 6th gear. Now, main rival here, the DTM RS5. We don't have the DRS that the DTM car has, unfortunately. So we're going to lose out maybe down the straights. Flat out through there and then hard on the brakes. Down we go. Just try and control the oversteer on the power. And then we're going to go through the foxholes. Bump, bump, bump. Down through the curbs. And then we'll flat out through the compression. Then lift as we go over the top of the hill, down 3 gears, control the rear end, then down 1 more gear into the chicane here, try and keep up the minimum speed and then use all the power on the exit. There we go. Up through the gears again. Car starts to slow down as we get higher up through the gears just because of the drag from the aero kit. We'll take third through here, avoiding that curb on the exit. As we are in a race car, we are going to struggle with that, bumping into those kind of curbs. Right, into the fast section here, just a light lift. Take a dab of brakes, get that nose in, there we go. Then hard on the brakes, down to third, down to second, slow sections through here. Good traction there, up to third, heading towards the second entrance onto the Nordschleife. We'll take third, braking early just to make sure we don't make a mistake. Actually hit the curve there on the inside there, and that sent us out a little bit. We lost a little bit of time there. Right, up through the gears, going to be flat out through this left-hander and deep on the brakes. And use all the power on the exit there. Right, up the hill we go. Steep hill here, and let's see, car's still pulling. Some of these race cars do sometimes run out of puff as we get further down here, just because of the drag that their aero kits produce. But it looks like we're kind of there at this point. Not really accelerating much more now. Right, fast left-hander. A little lift and then chucked it in. And again there, and then hard on the brakes. Almost going down gears as quick as you can pull those paddles. Right, towards the carousel. We'll try and stay nice and low. Again, just try and keep at the minimum speed. Popped out a little bit there. Right, into the roller coaster section. This is where it's fun. Flat out through there in fifth gear. Going to take fourth through there. Up over the rise. Back down to third. And I use all the power on the exit here. Dab of brakes. Just trying to settle the car. We can use the curbs. Oh, a bit too much curb there. Go down to third just to try and encourage the car to power out the corner. Third, coming down into Brunchen. Spectators on the left. Use all the track and a little bit extra. There we go. And again, using all the paving on the exit. Right, early entrance into this corner here. Abuse the curb on the right as per usual. Up over the rise. Going to be flat out through here. A little jump. Ready, and jump. Down one gear. Back on the power. There we go. Nearing the end of the lap now. Going to be flat out through here. Yep, just about. Right, up to sixth already. Spot the braking point for this corner. Actually going to try third through here. There we go. Good exit speed. Second carousel. Oh, a little bit oversteer. Coming out the rear. In we go. Final corner before the Dottinger. Right. Hold on. Right, onto the Dottinger. Just accelerating all the way down here. Nurburgring Castle on the right hand side. So the RS 5 DTM, I've got it here. Did it in what? 6 minutes 23. So that's what kind of time we've got to beat. Nurburgring Blast, we've got no hood, so we don't know how we're doing. So we've still got to keep on pushing. And let's see where that puts us when we see the time at the end. Flat out through the chicane here. Of course, we had no DRS going down here, which the Audi did. That should go down to first. Back up to second. First for the final corner. On the power. Accelerate to the line. And there we go. Across we go. Whoa, what time does that leave us with? 6:23 to beat. 6:19. So that's only 4 seconds between the two. So this was all in homage of, we've got a lot of DTM cars in Nürburgring Blast, and there is the upcoming race where we'll see DTM versus Super GT. Well, if you liked it, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. But let us know in the comments how we could do it better, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.